Hello guys, yes. Hi, how are you doing today? It's me again. It's me, Mike from GM Tute. So guys, in the last Unity Arts tutorial, I got so many requests from the comment people saying, why didn't you add banner ads? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? So first, I need to just apologize. I actually forgot about banner ad because I felt Roded and interstitial ads are more important, but there were more requests on banner ads. So in this tutorial, we are going to be working on banner ads and another part of the awarded ads we didn't finish. So we're going to be doing those two things today. So if this is your first video, like you didn't watch the first part of the video, I think you should just go back and watch it so you can see. Yeah, it is right here on my screen. So go back and watch it because you really need it. So we are just we will just continue from where we stopped last time. So in this tutorial, we just want to integrate banner ads. So once we integrate banner ads for our game, so the first thing you need to do is, you should have opened your Unity project. Then we go to our Unity Ads tutorial dashboard. You go to your Unity dashboard, then select your project. As you can see, this is the project we used last time. So we are continuing with this. So if you've not watched the first video, I'll drop this link for this video in the description. So just go over. So in our next video, we'll be covering AdMobs. There's still some problem with AdMob and Unity as a result of the play resolver, this and that. But I'm finding a fix to it already, and when I get an ultimate fix for it, I'll share it with you guys so you can use it in your game, because most people actually prefer AdMob to Unity Ad. So without wasting much of our time, let's go to our project here and select okay, and select Unity Ad. I think I've selected it. Then no, let's go back to the main menu and select monetization, and yeah. So this is the okay. Now we will update our Unity Ads package. Okay. So you can see. Then we talk later on AdMob. Don't worry on that. So we go to our ad unit to create a new banner ad that we use for our game. Or app or anything. So you can see we've discussed everything about this game ID and app ID in the last previous video. So click the ad unit here to create a new ad unit. So select banner. So we name it my banner ad. So platform, create for Android first. My banner ad Android. So create for iOS too. So we will be integrating both. So create. So my banner ad iOS. So that will be on the iOS platform and banner. So that's it. We wait for it. Okay. So we successfully created these two ad unit ID. So you can see them up here, iOS and Android. So head over back to Unity. I've actually worked on the script, you know me. So I create the script first and make sure everything is working well. Then before I relay it to you guys. So, but we'll discuss every single part of the script. We will discuss every single part of the script. So we'll discuss every single part of the script and make sure you get it. But if you have any question, you can just go to that comment section and tell me what questions you have. So you can see we have two new guys here. We have the banner ad manager and the banner ad. So we'll be discussing these two scripts. I didn't continue with this ad manager, so I won't mix stuff up. I could have, instead of creating another banner ad manager, I could have gone ahead using the ad manager script, but I didn't want to mix those up for you guys so as for you to understand. So the first one here is we have the banner ad. So this banner ad, this will be responsible for the calling, the sending, and all those things. So we'll just dash through the script. So number one, we have the public banner position. This is where we want our banner to appear. So you can see, let's see different positions our banner can be. Check this out. We have your banner can be in the top left, top center, top right, bottom left, bottom center, and bottom right, and even the center of your screen. So you can choose to put it, but let's just put bottom center this time. So our ad to be showing here on our screen. So we have banner position. That means where we want our banner to appear. Then we have a protected string. This protected means we don't want any other script or any other external to access this ad unit ID. That means this will be our ad unit ID for this tutorial. So that means this is just a fake one. It's just for testing. The real one we created, it is here. But make sure you don't use your real ad unit ID for testing. So that's why I created this boolean value, bool test mode. So you can see test mode. So whenever you are testing your whenever you are testing for whenever you are testing your ads in your editor or your app, use the fake ad unit ID. So the first thing I'm doing right here is I want to get my real and fake ad unit ID. I want to know which ad unit ID I want to use at the moment. Is it fake or real? So I'll say Android ad unit ID equals test mode. Then I'll include this question mark. So that means if I'm on test mode, use this one. Use the fake one. This is the fake one. Use this fake one. But if I'm not, use the fake one. But if I'm not on test mode, use the real one that I have here. That's, you just click copy. That's your ad unit ID. So use the real one. So we'll be doing the same thing for iOS. So iOS ad unit ID equals, if I'm on test mode, what's happening? Let's just copy and paste this. So if I'm on test mode, use the banner iOS. But if I'm not on test mode, use my real banner ad. So we'll go back. No, not Unity yet. So we'll go back here and paste it, just like we did in the last tutorial. So moving on, guys. We have some boolean values. We declared some boolean values in the last ad tutorial, where we have the ad loaded, the ad showing, the ad loading, the ad failed to load. So these are different conditions that we want to set to true or false whenever just to track our progress, just to make sure if this is happening, that is happening. So we have this if, elif, and if statement to check if you're on iOS platform, then my ad unit ID to use should be this iOS ad unit ID. Or if I'm on Android platform, the ad unit ID to use should be Android ad unit ID. So then moving on, we want to set the banner position, where we want our banner to appear. So advertisement dot banner dot set position equals to banner position. This banner position we talked about here. So this is where our banner will appear, this banner position. So you can just change that. You can change anywhere you want. Easy with the top right, top left, top right, or top center, bottom center, bottom, anywhere you want your, just use the drop down menu to change it. So then we moving on, we want to load our banner ad. So it's nothing hard. It's nothing hard. Just this script will be available for you. So it is updated. It is the recent script. So I've made some changes to this ad manager. It's on my GitHub repository. You can find it there. I've made some changes to the script there. So you might want to go over, and if you have some stuff to change, it will be there. I've updated them. So setup options to banner load options. So it will on banner loaded or banner error. So these are different callbacks, and then we load our ad unit ID. So with these options are set as callback. So just of certain events. So then we want to set our boolean value to true, that our ad loading is true, our ad showing is false, ad loaded is false, ad to load is false. Then whenever this banner is loaded, tell us that the banner has been loaded, then set the ad loaded condition to true. That means it's telling us that I've successfully loaded a banner ad. Then else, if there was error, like on banner error, so let's say the banner ad failed to load, then tell me that the banner ad has failed to load. Then tell me that the banner ad has failed to load, and set all other conditions to false, like the ad loading and showing false. So then we want to show this is another method that shows that shows you to just show your banner ad. So same thing, some callbacks. So if ad failed to load, ad failed to load equals false. Sorry, why am I mixing stuff up? Ad showing equals true. Now it's telling us that we are showing the banner ad. We want to show it. They have loaded, then we want to show it. Then this is another method that hides the banner ad. So we discuss what this actually does. I will discuss the importance of this. I will discuss it in the banner ad manager script. So this one just hides the banner ad. That's it, and sets all the conditions to false. So let me just load the banner ad. This is a new script I just created. So the banner ad, you can see banner ad manager. Everything will just be available for you in the GitHub repository. I'll drop a link to that. So our banner ad manager. So number one, it requires the ad manager script as a component. It requires this banner ad as a component. So when you drag and drop the banner ad manager to your game object, it will automatically add the ad manager. But if it's here, it won't add again. So the first thing we make reference to our ad manager. This ad manager, I told you that it's just like it will add it will inherit most of the stores from ad manager. That means we still need to reference to it because we still need it. So we also have a public banner ad. This is the banner ad. That means we'll be getting some certain information for it, like as my banner ad loaded, is my banner ad showing, or am I adding my banner, stuff like that. So we have another method here. It says load banner ad. So I want to load banner ad when all these conditions that I stated is met. So ad manager, if there's internet, if Unity ads has successfully initialized, and if I've not already loaded a banner ad, and if it's not that the banner ad is loading, and if it's not that the banner ad is showing, or if is that the banner ad failed to load and there's internet, and also my Unity ad has initialized, then I want what to happen. I want banner ad. I want to load a banner. So I just said my banner should just load the banner for me. If these conditions that I stated up, if they are all met, so just load the banner for me. So if the banner is successfully loaded, that means if banner dot add loaded, that means it's successfully loaded and it's not already showing, and there's internet, and I'm not cooling down. I'll tell you what this cooling down means. So, and I'm not cooling down, then I want to show banner. That means this banner just shows automatically. you can if it's that you want. I don't think it makes any sense for you to just be. I don't think it makes. Oh no, don't let me say that. So you can actually change your mind and say, okay, I want to be I want to be showing my banner with when I press a button. All you just need to do is comment out this line. Is that you want you want to be showing your you don't even need to comment this line. You don't need to comment it out. So just remove it in this update tab. So that means and add it to the whatever button you want, and your banner, when you press the button, your banner will be shown. So I have some other few variables here, and what they do is there's a boolean value auto refresh, and here say should I automatically fetch a new banner. When I'm showing a banner ad, it's just under that place, like that part. It just there. It's not like uh you can hide it actually, but it will just be there. It will just be the same thing. It will just be the same thing. But what does this variable is asking? What's this boolean value? Should I automatically, after some time, should I refresh the banner? Like, should I fetch a new banner from Unity? And you can choose yes, and you can choose no. But for this tutorial, we actually want to collect a new banner ad from Unity after some time. So we say refresh rate. That means how long should the current banner that is showing, how long should it be? Like, what should be the lifetime? Yes, I should put it that way. How long should it be? Like, how long should the current banner ad show for before I get another one? So let's say I want the current banner to stay for 2 minutes. That's 120 seconds. This should be in seconds. So now if you have up to 2 minutes, the current banner ad will be hidden, and it will fetch me a new one from Unity. So then we have another variable here, a float value that says cool down. So let's say after 2 minutes of displaying the current banner ad, I want to hide it, right? Then I want to wait for a very small time frame before you fetch me a new banner ad. So everything will not just be immediately, immediately, immediately. So I want to cool down for some time before I fetch a new banner ad. So that's what this cooldown variable, that's what it stands for. Then we have this boolean to check if you are cooling down, and this flow duration spent is how long has the banner had been there. I'll show you everything. So we have this method here, banner had refresh. So if auto refresh, that means if we want to fetch new banners automatically every this time frame, then do this. So this is just duration dot time dot scale data time. That means even though we pause our game and the time dot data time is set to 0, it does not affect this. So after this and after that, after duration spread is greater than or equal to refresh rate, that means the banner life has reached the maximum that we've set. That means I want to hide the banner ad. Then after I did the banner ad, it will automatically fetch me a new one. So that means while I'm cooling down for some time, it fetch me a new banner ad. And after giving me a new banner ad, it will display by itself. So okay, that's compiled already. So let me just go back here. So you can see auto refresh. I say should I automatically refresh, so we'll be setting to true. So refresh rate. So let's just use 40 seconds for now. I've advised you to use something like 60. Like every 1 minute, fetch me a new banner. And cool down, let's just use 5 for now. Okay, the minimum is 15. I set here. That means I want my banner to show at the top center. Okay, and that's it. So make sure we are connected to the internet. Then we press okay. Then we press play. So wait for 1 minute. So if there's internet, our connection manager will check for internet. You see right now, you see we are connecting. Then to fetch a banner ad for us, you can see this is our banner ad. It is showing you up there. They say this will be your banner because we said stop. So let me automatic refresh I told you about. So let's just activate the bug here. So look at where's the banner ad. You can see duration spent. That means it has spent 21 seconds here. That means this banner has spent 21 seconds here. So let's see when it reaches 60. That spent 32 seconds. So let's see what happens after it spends up to 60 seconds. So it has spent 40 seconds already. It has spent 42 seconds. Spent 45 seconds. You can see it will still spend a minute here. So it's spending 57 now. So it has spent 60 seconds. As you can see, it has disappeared. That means it is cooling down. Then it is telling Unity that, hey, Unity, I want a new banner ad. Give me a new banner ad. I want the new banner ad. And Unity say, okay, no problem. I'll give you a new one. So it is cooling down. It is cooling down. As you can see, it has completed cooling down and it has given us a new one. So in your when testing, when the real ad is showing it, we actually fetch you a completely new banner ad. A completely new banner. So you can see it's already counting again. So that's just it. I'll supply the scripts. That's not a problem. But I just want you to understand how each and every one of it works. So and guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So the second part of the tutorial I talked about is this ad manager script where we reward our player after they've successfully watched the rewarded ad. So let's see I just want to give my player 100 coins or 1,000 coins after watching the ad. Don't forget to add if rewarded ad does shown. That means if the rewarded ad shown, reward the player and add this. Don't forget to add this method rewarded ad dot renew. So what does this renew do? So it just sets everything to false and goes back all over again so that everything can start afresh. So but this is the part that rewards your player. I'll post the updated script in my GitHub so you can check it out. So if you have any questions, don't forget to put down in the comment section. And guys, don't forget if you want any other tutorial, just let me know and I will surely give it to you. So guys, that will be the end of this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. It really helps. Most of you guys are not actually subscribing. You are not subscribed. I don't know why. Well, just subscribe. That's the motivation that makes keeps me going. So guys, have a nice day. I'll meet you in the next video. Peace out.